It's 5:20 in the morning, and there is luggage, the suitcase. I've got to wait for the 38A and 527, which will come from up there, unless I can get a taxi first if one's passing, but it seems highly unlikely. It looks like we're taking the bus. This is the Virgin train we'll be travelling on. Originally I was booked on the 8:24, but this is the 6:19 as it costs the same, and I hadn't got a seat booked on the 8:24. Right, we're now sitting on the train near the restaurant car or whatever. Luckily, the seat that I'm on is not reserved. This is great. We've just had the announcement, the usual thing. It's a very foggy morning, so no nice pictures of the time. We're going backwards. I got on as if we're going forwards, but they're going around the loop due to the bridges we have. So we're travelling backwards today. Don't like doing that. But where are we going? Well, ultimately we're heading off to Lundy Island, which is an outcrop of rock that's 400 feet high, and it's half a mile wide by 3 miles long, about 10 or 11 miles off of Harland Point in North Devon. I went there in 98, then 99 and 2000. But because I lost my job in 2000, I haven't been there since. And I'm only kind of going there due to a strange set of circumstances which happened way back in September. These set of circumstances was a road crash in which I was travelling in a car. I was in the back seat, and as we were travelling down St James Boulevard in Newcastle, as we got to a junction, a car was waved on by another car that disappeared, and they drove right into the path of the car in which I was travelling. And I suffered severe bruising and trauma, and I got a modest £1,500 for personal injury. And that has helped fund this trip. Back on an earlier production, I showed a bottle of Virgin Cola, going a bit up class these days. The bacon and tomato roll has been replaced by premium bacon roll. Turn it around. It's like a bacon panini from a coffee shop. And of course, fair trade coffee. But we still have the old UHT milks. It does have fair trade sugar, but I don't take sugar in this type of coffee. But they just gave us it, and it's kind of interesting what the fare is on modern-day Virgin catering. We're just leaving York. Normally this is where I would get off and change when I'm visiting Mum and Dad in East Riding of Yorkshire. Still going through the Midlands at this point, and turning our attention to inside the train. A lot of people working with laptops here today, and I found this Virgin Cola. They still do it on these trains. Coming into Taunton now, and it's starting to rain. The interesting thing about Taunton is that in times past when I've been to Lundy, this is where I would get off, and I would walk all the way down through the town to the bus station and catch the bus to Bideford. But that's not going to happen today, not this time. now changed trains to the one to Barnstable, and we're now heading through the Devon countryside to catch the bus to Ilfracombe, possibly. I've been advised probably to take a taxi from the railway station to the bus station, because it is quite a walk. I may ask the taxi driver how much it costs to go all the way to Ilfracombe, but it'd probably be too expensive. And that's the expectation at the moment. Well, I got off the station at Barnstable, and I just didn't feel really up to taking a bus, so I've come to a little agreement with a taxi driver here. For £25 I'm going to Ilfracombe all the way by taxi, and he's picking me up for 20 quid when I come off the island, so I don't have to worry about a bus service that's due to arrive 10 minutes before my train leaves. That's quite good. So what I have to do is go to Harcourt Hotel, 4th Street in Ilfracombe, and then hunt for more cash point machines. We're coming into Ilfracombe. This is the High Street, isn't it?
That's the High Street, yeah.
Yeah, this is the High Street of Ilfracombe. And so we'll be heading off to a hotel, which is Harcourt Hotel. This is my room at Harcourt Hotel. We had some trouble finding it in a taxi. Eventually we found it after going round Ilfracombe 3 times. I have an ensuite toilet and shower, which is good. I've come down here at the evening of the Friday to the harbour, doing a dry run as it were, because I've got a lot of stuff to carry. And here's Oldenburg, here at Ilfracombe. I was just thinking that it's sort of, my sister Hazel started this coming here when she came once with her husband in '97, and for the first time I'm going to be travelling in their kind of shoes, as it were, going to Lundy from Ilfracombe instead of my own way, which used to be from Bideford. Although actually I only had a sail from Bideford over once. The other time was helicopter, and then we had to go from Clovelly. One of the things now I've got back from that trek down to the harbour, they advise you to do is ring the shore office just to check the sailings. Now, from the boards we've seen, it appears to be sailing, but we'll need to check just to be on the safe side.